Hi and welcome. I'm thrilled you're here. Give me just one moment. I'm going to make sure our other platform is going live. Hopefully, you can hear me loud and clear. And it should be coming online in just a moment. Huh. No, I'll just dive in. Maybe it'll come online in a few moments. Before we dive into the tools, techniques, or any advanced strategies today, I want to take a moment with you right here, right now. So if you would pause, take in a deep breath, and exhale. Just join me right here in this moment. Today's topic is really important. This session isn't just about what you do as a leader, a human, or a parent. This session is about who you are and how you treat yourself along the way. The truth is, you could read every book on the shelf on parenting, leadership, communication, coaching, all this stuff. And if you could master even the routines, the reward system, the regulation tools, but if deep down, and this is the important part, if deep down you don't accept and love yourself, if you don't believe you're enough, you'll carry that weight into every room you enter. And your children, your partner, your clients, your community, your employees, they're going to feel it. And so today we're talking about one thing, the importance of self-acceptance, learning how to appreciate yourself, how to honor yourself, how to love yourself. If you look at this, appreciating the exact moment of the journey you're in right now. And so let's dive into this. Self-acceptance is the foundation of emotional well-being. It's the practice of embracing every part of who you are, your strengths, your struggles, your past, your progress, without shame, without apology. It's not about giving up on growth, but it's about loving yourself as you grow. There's a 2014 study by researcher Scott Barry Kaufman that found that self-acceptance had the strongest correlation with overall well-being, even more than self-esteem or self-confidence. Think about that. Self-acceptance, the ability to honor who you are, love who you are, appreciate who you are, had the strongest correlation with overall well-being, more than self-esteem, more than self-confidence. But get this, it was also the least practiced behavior among adults. So it has the highest correlation of well-being and the least practiced. Why? Why would we do this? Because we're taught to fix ourselves before we're taught to love ourselves. We believe we'll be worthy once we get the promotion, once we earn the approval, once we lose the weight. But that's the trap. Here's a metaphor I want you to hold on to. Imagine you're climbing a mountain, but with every step, you're telling yourself you're not good enough. You criticize your pace. You compare your path to others. You curse the terrain. The mountain doesn't get any easier. But what if instead you encouraged yourself? What if you took in the view once in a while? What if you stopped fighting yourself and you started supporting yourself? Self-acceptance is the gear that helps you climb with peace, not pressure. Now let's talk about why we struggle. Most of us weren't taught unconditional love. We were raised in homes, often unintentionally, where love felt like it had to be earned. You're lovable if you behave. You're lovable if you succeed. You're lovable if you don't make a fuss. We absorbed the message that being ourselves was risky. So we became performers, achievers, people pleasers, funny, humorous, sad, hurt, strong, whatever we had to be. Somewhere along the way, we lost the ability to just be ourselves instead of being who we thought we needed to be in order to get the love or approval. But here's what's real. You're not a project to be fixed. You're a person to be loved. Now let's bring this back to leadership. Parenting, I think, is the first level of leadership. You got to parent these little humans. You got to lead them into the world. And it doesn't stop with you. If you're a parent or plan to be, this is mission critical. I mean, you're going to raise and lead future little humans. Why is this mission critical? Because your child learns to love themselves by watching how you love yourself. They might hear what you say to yourself, but the truth is they're always watching what you actually do more than what you say. So if you criticize your body in the mirror, if you doubt your worth, if you shame yourself for not being perfect, they internalize that message. One of the most powerful findings in parent psychology came from a 2020 study in child development. It showed that a parent self-compassion was directly linked to their child's emotional resilience. More than income, more than education, more than parenting knowledge or the books they read on how to do it right, their ability to have self-compassion was directly linked to their child's emotional resilience. Let that sink in. Your child's ability to regulate emotions is shaped by how you talk to yourself. When you accept yourself, you give them permission to accept themselves too. So how do we practice self-acceptance? Well, here's some tools you can try. Number one is simple. It's called mirror talk. Each morning, look yourself in the mirror and say, I am allowed to be a work in progress and worthy of love at the exact same time. I'll say it again. I'm allowed to be a work in progress and worthy of love at the exact same time. Driving that into your nervous system. I'm allowed to be a work in progress. I'm allowed to be every day growing and learning and becoming a new version of myself and letting go of who I was to become who I'll be. And I'm allowed to be loved at the exact same time. I don't have to be loved once I'm on the other side. I can be loved right now and still keep progressing. So that's a version of mirror talk. If you want to do something that will rock your world, I do this in live events all the time. I take the song, what is it called? It's from The Greatest Showman. And let me see if I can find the title of the song real quick. It's a beautiful song. Let's see. Greatest Showman. The song is called This Is Me. So the song's titled This Is Me. It's from The Greatest Showman. If all you ever did was turn that song on and go look yourself eye to eye in the mirror, they say, the eyes are the window to the soul. Look deep into your own soul. Let the song play in the background. And all I want you to do is observe the person in the mirror, which is you, and continually find, what do you love about this person? What do you appreciate about this person? And what do you acknowledge about this person? And just keep repeating it. Here's what I love about them. Here's what I appreciate about them. Here's what I acknowledge. And watch what happens just for the length of the song. Try it. Now, I warn you, bring a tissue box. I've watched more people cry over this than anything else. But there's some level of something we don't do beyond the mere talk of saying, I'm allowed to be a work in progress and I'm worthy of love at the same time. Do you take time to actually connect with yourself, to pour in love, appreciation, accepting, and acknowledgement of who you are and just being, just yourself? It's amazing how powerful that process is just to do from time to time. Number two, you can reframe the inner critic. Instead of what's wrong with me, you can ask, what do I really need right now? What do I need right now? What is my nervous system calling out for? What do I need right now? The third one, you can practice present moment appreciation. Instead of waiting for the perfect day to finally feel good, try this. What's beautiful about this moment right now? A long time ago, about 21 years ago, I was told by a doctor I had 6 days left to live. And it created massive amounts of urgency in my body to do everything I could dream of, my bucket list. I call it live it list. I want to do all of it right now. And at some point I figured out, well, wait a second. What if in this exact moment of my life, if I'm building a business and someday I dream of being super successful, I'm only going to get the build right now. Once I'm there, I don't get it back. I don't get this part of it back. If I'm a parent, my son's 5 years old. He just turned 5 the other day. I only get to parent him at 5 years old once, this moment right now. If I'm getting engaged to someone, my wife and I did this actually. When I got engaged, I said, wait, can we make a bucket list for this moment of our life being engaged? And can we think of everything we want to do together before we get married? That way, when we look back on being engaged, there's a part of us that goes, there's nothing else we wanted to do at that moment of our life. The only logical thing to do was to step into the next moment of the journey. Same thing, practice present moment appreciation, AKA what's beautiful about this moment right now, and what's my bucket list for everything I want to experience in this exact moment of the journey before I move on to the next. It's interesting when you start to practice this. Here's another metaphor. You wouldn't yell at a seed that you just planted for not being a tree yet. Could you imagine? You go out and you put the seed in the ground, and you start yelling, why aren't you a tree? What's wrong with you? Hurry up, get there. It doesn't work. Instead, you water it, you nurture it, you celebrate the sprouts, and you trust the process. That's how we grow, through love, not judgment. And finally, let's land with a challenge and an invitation. If this message resonates with you, you're going to love what we cover inside Module 1 of our Purposeful Parenting course. It's called the Secure Foundation Attachment 101, and it helps understand how your own self-acceptance creates emotional safety for your child. You'll discover what a secure attachment really is, how to create it, how to train your inner story and how that shapes your child's emotional health, and even the care method, a 4-step daily practice to become your child's secure base. The best part, we're giving it away for free. If you want Module 1, just send me a direct message on any of the platforms you're watching that says secure attachment. I'll send you access to Module 1, because my thought is when you learn to love yourself, you'll start modeling it to your children. You'll create a better world. When you show up with acceptance, you'll raise a child who knows their worth. This is how we break the cycle. This is how we build a new emotional legacy for generations to come. So if you're ready to become a calmer, more connected and confident parent, or even if you're simply ready to love yourself more deeply and more completely right now, again, send me the direct message that says secure attachment, and I'll make sure to send you access to the free first module of our Purposeful Parenting course. A few reminders. Number 1, you're worthy. Number 2, you're growing. And number 3, you're already enough. And we're here to walk this journey with you. So hopefully I'll see you inside Module 1. And if you found this useful, tag someone in the comments that you think needs to hear this message.